Hi, welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name is Bibiana, mom to 6-year-old twins, a 3-year-old, and we have another bundle of joy on the way. In today's video, I'm sharing my cleaning routine. I'm starting with the kitchen routine because you all voted for that in my Instagram poll when I mentioned starting this whole cleaning declutter series. Right now, it's the end of the day after dinner time, but as we are in spring, we've still got some sunshine in the evenings. So Sam, my husband, took the kids out for a run around as they've been home all day. With lockdown, quarantine with kids, as many of you may know, it's not easy. The house, especially the kitchen, can get very messy on the daily, especially around here. In our family vlogs, I show you a bit of cleaning here and there, but I wanted to do a more dedicated, motivational video for you, which I really hope helps, especially in the times we're in. So if you like these kind of videos, be sure to give this a thumbs up and join our family and this amazing community by subscribing too. I hope you enjoy. So I'm going to start with the dining table, which is part of our kitchen. I know, it's looking a complete mess. So after dinner, everyone helped and cleared up, and that's definitely a rule that we have. But then the kids wanted to carry on with some of their craft activities and homeschool. And like I said, usually they do help. I allowed them to just leave early, just so I could actually do this video as well. So I start by packing away all their books and crafts and toys into a box, which the children will actually sort out by themselves when they get home.
Wonder if you found what you're looking for. I hope it's not too late. I want you back.
Then I wipe down the table with an antibacterial spray. This one is from Wilco. So we've had a lot of letters and a few deliveries today, which I've just popped here. So I'm just going to clear that because it just starts adding clutter in the kitchen. I'm also going to use this opportunity to clear out the front of the fridge. Usually I like this area clear, but slowly the kids start adding a lot of their magnetic objects, which are usually on the other side of the fridge. So I'm just going to wipe them off and pop them back on the other side of the fridge.
I want you back here with me.
Next, I empty out the water bottles, which are prepared each morning and refilled throughout the day, and it just encourages everyone, especially the kids, to stay well hydrated. They only have water in there. My husband and myself have one as well. So the sink is looking quite empty after dinner. That's because everyone chipped in and helped with the cleaning up and the washing up. So most things have been put in the dishwasher, which should actually be ready by now because we had dinner quite early.
Say that you won't go.
I'm not going to wash up the bottles just yet, just because sometimes I find things in the dishwasher not cleaned properly, so I can add those to the sink so I can wash all at the same time.
Without you here, we barely said goodbye before you disappeared. It's been so cold without you here.
So after I've emptied the dishwasher, I then tend to just empty everything out on the rack. These are usually things that are either too big or just not dishwasher friendly. So I like to empty out the rack, make sure there's no water in there, because you know it's like when it stays there for ages, it smells, and just give it a quick clean because it is white, so it can stain quite easily. And now it's time for me to wash up all the bottles. So these are not dishwasher safe, so I do have to wash them by hand, and also just wash up anything that didn't clean so well in the dishwasher. This is quite a busy area where teas, coffees and cereal is made, so I just give it all a quick wipe down. So I just grabbed one of my favorite cleaners, which is a Method cleaner, and this one smells amazing. It's pink grapefruit.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down.
So I'm just about to empty the toaster. As you can see, it's quite full. I don't actually do this every day, but it does fill up quite quickly. So I just empty all those crumbs into the food bin.
Yesterday has gone to sleep.
Then I move over to this side, which is where all the cooking happens. I realize from a distance things look a lot cleaner than they are, so I'll just show you a close-up. So we do try and keep the place tidy by clearing up after we've cooked, but any kind of wiping down we wait, obviously for things to cool down. You can see it's quite messy, quite greasy. So because there's quite a lot of glass on these surfaces, what I like to use is an empty window cleaner bottle that I've refilled with my own glass mixture, which is just vinegar diluted, and I'm going to use that to clean the tiles and most of the glass surfaces. But first I go in and wipe it down with like an antibacterial degreasing spray. And I know I will always find surprises inside the microwave, obviously being quite a large family and everyone is home all day, working from home and homeschooling. It means that the microwave does need to be cleaned regularly. And as you can see, it looks like there's some melted cheese in there. Usually it's that or popcorn.
Collapse into water when they hit the ground.
So I just give that a quick clean, and also the microwave cover as well needs to be cleaned. But what I tend to do is just pop that in the dishwasher. So I'm only cleaning the outside of the oven today, not the inside. One, because we didn't use it, and two, I actually hate cleaning the inside of the oven. I tend to leave that to the end of the week just for a general clean, and then the end of the month for a very deep clean. But that's a lot of work. So I also check all the bins in the kitchen. We don't empty them every day, just if they're full. So we've got the recycle bin, the black bin for general waste, and the food bin.
So all that's left is you and me. I can promise you're.
Then I head over to the sink unit. By now everything should be pretty much dry, so I just wipe it off and put it away in the cupboards. And I do like to wake up to an empty and clean sink in the morning, so I do make an effort to try and empty the sink every single night. But lately, I do not know why, I've become really obsessed with emptying the dish rack as well. I don't do this every night, depends how much time I have, but it just makes me really happy to see an empty sink unit. So we do have these like white ceramic style sink units which do stain and scratch quite easily, so I prefer to use like a bleach product to clean them with a non-scratch sponge, and hence why I'm using the gloves now. So finally I work on the floor, and I tend to leave that till the end, and I know you probably can't see it so much, but there's definitely a lot of crumbs and mess on this floor. Now I used to use my Dyson cordless hoover, but I prefer to use that on the carpet as opposed to the hard surfaces of the house. I just find a good old-fashioned dustpan and brush, or in this case a long-handled brush, does the job a lot better. So I guess one thing that's changed is that before quarantine I used to just mop the floor a few times a week, but now the kids are home every day, homeschool, craft activities, and lots of eating and snacking, which can be quite messy. I find that the floor needs to be mopped every single day. So here I'm using just a solution of Flash Floor Cleaner with like some pine drops, which have some antibacterial properties as well. Now I do actually much prefer to use my Sephora products as well. I'm finding a lot of my favorite cleaning products are now sold out. I'm convinced someone out there has like a stockpile. I know with pregnancy you're actually meant to crave food, which I do, but I've just been craving some of my favorite cleaning products, and that's definitely one of them. It just smells amazing. I would love to know what your favorite cleaning products are as well, so let me know in the comments below. I really hope you found this helpful. There's definitely other things I want to do in here and around the house, lots of decluttering, deep cleaning, and changing up the decor. But thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!